Alright guys, how you guys doing today? We have an unexpected video today because I did not expect this trailer to drop, but the second trailer, or I guess it's called like the official trailer for Monarch's Legacy of Monsters Season 2 dropped today, and yeah, so we're gonna make a video about it. My overall thoughts is, this trailer was awesome. I like the trailer, like the first trailer for the first one they showed a couple weeks ago, but this is a damn good trailer right here. Oh man, this is so good. Let's get into it. So the trailer opens up with this cool shot of like some battleship submarine looking thing. It looks futuristic, which is very cool. That's something these movies have been missing. I know like King of Monsters did it with like the Orga, whatever it's called. I think that was called. I could be wrong, but that ship they had in King of Monsters from 2019, that was a cool futuristic vehicle, and they seem to have forgotten those a lot, but it's cool that they're back. We have a shot of Kate, but she's saying you hear that, and like there's water coming on board, and we see a shot of the new Titan X in the water swimming about. There's that line from the first trailer, it's not Kong, it's not Godzilla, it's something else. We see the older version of Lee, Kurt Russell, like looking kind of in horror through binoculars, like, oh my god, what is this? This next shot is cool. It's like we have some, I don't know where this is, it's some like harbor, but on the right you see a bunch of like huge cruise ships carrying containers, and we see Titan X. I only have a screenshot. I heard Apple and Legendary kind of picky with the trailer, so I'm going to try to show as little footage as possible, but basically if you see the actual trailer, Titan X comes in from the left and curves, kind of like he's doing like a U-turn back to the left, avoiding the ships. We see the shot we've seen before of like the tentacles coming out of the water and like just sucking up a boat and destroying it. That's pretty cool. We have another awesome shot of helicopters going to Skull Island. That's pretty cool. Got this all nice underground, I kind of not underground, but undershot of a helicopter going through the clouds. That's very cool. Now this is interesting. I didn't put two and two together until this trailer, but okay, so let me jump forward a little bit. It shows Titan X breaking out in the Axis money. Like Titan X is from the Axis money. Basically, this trailer confirms it. And it looks like this experiment that they do here. So you can see here we have Kentaro, Kate, May, I think that was her name, and then Hiroshi, I think that's his name, or Hiroshi, I think that's his name, which is, Kate and Kentaro's dad. On some island, you see this, ball equipment thing, and this looks like the thing that they went down in, like from the first season. They went down into the Axis Money, that little container ship thing, and it opens up a rift, and they say, Kate basically says, I opened up the rift, I pushed the button. So I'm wondering if they know Lee's alive, because he got sucked in, that fake dying tornado at the end of season 1. So I don't know if at this point in they know he's alive or not, but maybe they do. One theory is maybe they do. They try to bring him back by opening up a portal to allow him to come back, and he does come back, but he also brings Titan X with him, who awakens when they first open the portal. That one makes sense though, because she says that, Kate says, I pushed the button, I let the genie out of the bottle, I did this. So that could be that they try to save Lee, but in doing so, they bring Titan X into our world, so to speak. That'd be cool. We have a nice shot of, I'm assuming this is the same like submarine boat we saw earlier in the trailer. So we have Hiroshi, Kato, Kate, Kentaro, and May looking like kind of like, whoa, what's that abroad? We have that awesome shot again of Titan X floating over a blue whale. Oh, that's such a cool shot. This is pretty cool. This is obviously Skull Island. We have some like nice trees, valley, some birds. Now this shot, oh my god, this shot is so cool. I'm saying this a lot in this trailer, but there's so many, like, just the Titan from this trailer, the Titans alone, they're just aura farming. Like every shot, Godzilla, Kong, Titan X, every Titan just oozes aura in this trailer. It's so good. So in the next frame, we'll see this is Kate, but this is Kate and Titan X looking dead on at her, and this is like our first look at his face, and oh man, it looks so cool. We got like these translucent glowing spikes, which they glow like, I thought they were blue from the first trailer, but this later on we'll see that they're kind of pink. So maybe like he either morphs, or maybe like, ooh, at night it's pink. I guess there is a shot coming up where he is now. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I guess we'll just have to watch the show. Titan X looking at Kate, like kind of staring her down. That's gonna be cool to see what plays out. And this is cool. The over voice is from the young Lee, Wyatt Russell, saying that Titan X is basically a god, and all the sea creatures worship it. So that's gonna be super cool what they're gonna do with that. And here we have like some little like crab, you know, kind of like crustacean spider creatures crawling out of a hole, and there's a whole bunch of them crawling down the mountain. And we see Lee here, the young Lee, and I'm assuming this is Keto behind him, or Kato. Kind of like, oh my god, what do? We gotta get out of sight. And this next scene, this is very interesting. I'm assuming this is Kato. I could be wrong. Oh, Kiko. I think it's Kiko. I'm keep pronouncing the name wrong. I'm gonna say Kiko from now on. She gets hit by debris, like some tentacle. I'm assuming this is Titan X. I could be totally wrong. But she's running and it hits, and we see her and Lee looking up in horror, like, oh my god, what is this? A lot of looking up in horror shots, which I guess if there's monsters, yeah. And this next scene, it's Lee, the young Lee, talking to some guy about, you know, there's a whole thousands of civilians in the path of this thing. We don't know what it's wants. How do we save everybody? And this next shot, oh, this is one of many money shots in this trailer. So we see some deck harbor, you see like a little crab creature right there in the middle, but we have like a first kind of full look at Titan X, kind of. So we have tentacles on the left and the right, and we see its body, and like I said before, it's glowing red. So I'm wondering if like he's got to change though, because he was blue in that scene with Kate, and now he's red. So maybe it changes depending on, like, you know, maybe a mood setting it's in, or maybe it's some evolution thing they're explaining the show. But yeah, this shot reminds me a lot. Well, there's two things it reminds me of. One is, like, from this shot, it looks very similar to Godzilla, like the spines, like kind of far back. Like if Godzilla's looking at you when his head's down, you see like his spines going back. It's what it looks like, but it also reminds me of Biollante. I've seen that on Twitter a lot, of people saying Titan X looks like Biollante, and they're not wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if they took inspiration from a couple of shots from that movie. Next scene, we have Kentaro looking up with, this is obviously Japanese writing on the left here. This is in Japan, so this is when Godzilla attacks. We have Kentaro and Mei looking up in horror. Next shot is Kentaro looking, and obviously it looks like Godzilla's tail is sweeping, you know, buildings. Now this is very interesting. So this is older Lee, so Kurt Russell, saying, I'm gonna find a way to make things right, I promise. And next goes to Kate looking down, you know, somber. So the way they're dressed, obviously, I'm gonna guess, and this could be wrong, and trailers could be misleading, but I'm guessing it's a funeral. So someone dies. Who? I mean, I don't know. It probably could be Kiko, or it could be Hiroshi, the dad. I don't know. But somebody important dies. Oh, this next shot is a cool shot. We have Titan X kind of swimming away in the ocean. His like spikes glowing red again. That's cool. We have that shot of from the first trailer of young Lee looking in horror down in the Axis Mundi. I'm assuming that's where he is, or it could be a forest. Maybe it's not Axis Mundi. Maybe I could be totally wrong. But basically, the over voice is Kurt Russell saying, you know, basically saying to fight a monster, we need a monster. We need Kong and Godzilla together. So that's gonna be super cool. And then the next shot is you see a boat down there, so probably it's like our main crew going to Skull Island, and we got some type of like crab, you know, spider thing. A lot of like crab, like crustacean creatures in this show. That's pretty cool. You see like the claw there, reminds me of a crab. Now, this next shot, this is such a nice callback. So we see Lee in the same area, and I'm assuming that's Keiko with him, or Kiko. I did it again, but anyway, we see Lee and Kiko in the same area from the Skull Island movie, where John Goodman's Bill Randa, you know, who's obviously was part of like the Trinity back in season 1, but obviously John Goodman died in Kong Skull Island, which takes place in the 70s, and this season takes place in 2019. So it's kind of cool. It's cool and sad that Lee and Keiko come back, and you know, to see the spot where Bill Randa died. I'm wondering if they know this is where he died, or if this is just kind of a coincidence they're here. But obviously they're looking for Kong. So next shot we see Cake, Hiroshi, Mei, and Kentaro looking up, and this is cool. This is cool. So this is where Lee says, you know, we need Kong, and we see Kong swing in, you know, through like the valley. But it's cool because if you look at the very first frame, you pause it, you zoom in, It looks like, I could be wrong, it looks like that's Titan X. I mean, like, tell me, it could be something else, but like, look, it has like the pink spines, it's got that gray color, it's got tentacles or like 6 legs. It could be either. That could be Titan X. So Titan X is walking and Kong just, I guess, ambushes it. Maybe we'll have to see. These next 2 scenes are just, oh, these are awesome. So we got this amazing like spin around panoramic shot of Kong and like waist deep water rolling, and the camera pans to the left. Oh, that's such awesome. And on top it all off, that scene ends and we get this shot of Godzilla, which we've seen before, but it looks better. Like, it looks like the CGI is actually a little bit better, so they've been working on it. Godzilla's in the ocean, it's raining, spine's glowing blue, he like puffs out his chest, arches his back, like he lets out a giant roar. Oh man, like I said, aura farming, just straight up aura. Next shot we have Kate, kind of looking horror again, wearing leather, which, that seems interesting how that plays into, but oh my god, her wearing leather just, I mean, she is so damn fine, man. That's a bad bitch right there. Ooh, and she's wearing leather too. Ooh, sign me up. You got me. Seasons 10 out of 10. Next shot, we have the Monarch people looking at some devastation. I don't know if that's like the experiment we've seen where the other characters are on the screen right there, but it could be wrong. It could be another, devastation. Basically, this character is saying to Lee, like, are you sure it's a good idea to bring Godzilla and Kong in? Like, how can we, how can we, basically, how can we handle 2 of these monsters? How do we know if they're going to be on our side? Yada, yada. Oh, this is a cool shot. We have Kong with his fist up, roaring, pounds the ground. Explosions happen. We have this nice shot of Lee, older Lee. We have young Lee running, which looks like, I don't know if that's a portal behind him on the right, but looks like some crab creature chasing him. All this next shot's cool. So it's a shot looking up. We see some planes, some fighter jets fly over, shoot missiles, and we see Godzilla in Japan. I don't know if it's probably just one scene, they're breaking it up, but I'm just gonna be really curious to see how Godzilla, or why I should say, he goes to Japan. We have a nice shot. It's kind of hard to see in the background. There's a boat kind of chasing Titan X. We have a nice shot of planes flying over. One plane flies a little too close to Titan X, gets knocked out, and oh my god, this shot right here. This shot of Godzilla in Japan. I just said it a while ago. I'm gonna say it again. Aura. Pure, outstanding aura. Like, look at this. This looks so fucking cool. Oh man. Just give me this. Like I said, give me this season. We have a shot of Kiko and Hiroshi, which is, it's weird that they're mother and son, but at this point, because she was in the Axis Mundi, time works differently. She comes back, her son's grown up, but here they're the same age. But in reality, like in her mind, she probably still sees him as her little boy, so that's gonna be cool. And going back, this next scene, going back to what I said earlier about like when Kate says, "I pushed the button, I let it out." I think this is what it means, because you see like Kentaro and Mei looking like in horror, the portal opens up and some tentacles come flying out, so that makes me think that this is where Titan X comes into our world, that they somehow, like, they let him in accidentally, obviously not on purpose. You have a shot of young Lee looking up in horror. We have some, like, tree monster, like, killing some soldiers. That's pretty cool. The thing has, like, teeth on its belly. That's kind of cool. We've seen the shot before of the older Lee having, getting Titan X to chase him, and this is a cool shot. So we see Lee on the boat. He's coming closer, and then we see like Titan X emerge from the water, and we see a good shot of its mouth, which is very cool. And this next scene is basically Lee. I'm assuming it's Kate he's talking to. I could be wrong, but basically saying the only thing that matters is who wins. Like that's at the end of the day, which he's right. And oh, this shot's cool. So obviously, I'm gonna guess this is Skull Island. And if you zoom in, it looks like Kate, Lee, Keiko, and I can't tell the other two who are there, but we have this awesome shot of Titan X looking at them like he's about ready to kill them. Kate looking up in horror. This looks like Keiko, could be wrong, but driving a jeep and Titan X, knocking down with tentacles. Hiroshi screaming, and then the other money shot. Kong comes in, jumps from the mountain, smashes the ground, Oh, he's getting ready to fight, man. He's ready to brawl, man. We have Kate and Kiko running, and this is cool because we get a better shot of his Titan X's body, and it looks I can't tell if they're tentacles or legs, or if he uses the tentacle as legs. I don't know, or if he has both. This shot here, these little like fins on his back, it reminds me a lot of like those what are they called? Those like wing bat creatures from Godzilla vs. Kong, those serpent things. It reminds me, it's very similar to that. I know it's not the same, but it reminds me of that. And here, oh yeah, the other money shot. We have Titan X on the right. We have a good look at, like, he has like gills or something, rough skinned. On the left, we have Kong beating his chest, getting ready to fight. Kong lets out a super roar. And then here we go. Kong comes in with that right cross. Boom! Oh man, just boom! Direct to the face, man. Oh, I can't wait. This season, and that's how the trailer ends. But I know this, it's only a trailer. It can, you know, deceive us. But this season looks much better. It looks like they have a better budget. I'm hoping they improve the story. I didn't really like half of season 1, where like it was with the main characters talking about, you know, how they met. Which I know you have to like build up the characters and like let the audience know. But this is gonna be a little bit better, I think. Now that we know the characters, okay, let's get their backstory out of the way. Let's focus on, like, you know, furthering the plot around the monsters. And this season looks like it's better. It looks like it's going to have more monsters, more action, more myth, and I cannot wait. There is another thing at the end of this trailer. Well, it's not a part of the trailer, but I found this. I don't know where this is from. I found this on Twitter. It's this little video of Godzilla fighting Titan X. I don't know where this is from, like I said, but we have this cool shot here, and you can really see like the size of Titan X compared to Godzilla. Godzilla's already huge, but this thing is like massive, and like Godzilla huffs out his chest. He, you know, breathes his atomic breath, and Titan X scurries out of the way. So that's gonna be cool to see, you know, what happens there. But that's basically it, guys. That was the official trailer, what they're calling it, from Monarch Legacy Monster Season 2. I thought this was a fantastic trailer, way better than the first trailer. But most importantly, what do you guys think? Did you like it? Did you not? Are you excited for the new season? Comment below and let me know. And please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.